And then how'd you get Revolution?
No, that was kind of a funny story. I was at the fraternity and Rudy Kronstein, you know him, he comes walking up to me and he said he's got a friend that's got a yearling and he wants to sell it. They can't get it sold and it's by Einstein. And he said, can you help him sell it? I said, yeah. So I picked that horse up on the way from the fraternity and he's just a little bitty, scrawny, little dun colt. And Christian sent me his papers. This is a true story. And it says Einstein, great resolve, Bogey's Fleshy Jag, Topsail Cody, Great Pine, everything is on there. And I write down there, I say, you may have to find somebody bigger and stronger to ride this one. I thought he was going to be tough as nails.
Yeah.
And he's got that framed and hanging in his office. It's nice. Yeah. And anyway, I put that thing in the round pen. I'd never seen a horse move like that. And I rode him for a couple of weeks. I called Christian. I mean, that horse at the time costed 7,000 Deutschmarks, which back then was about $4,000. And I called him. I said, dude, I said, this is possibly the most rare animal I've ever seen move. I said, I love everything about him. I said, don't sell this horse. So he kept him. And then, you know, I trained him up and took him to the fraternity as a 2-year-old. And I don't think it was a 3-year-old that year that could outstop him as a 2-year-old. I mean, he was just a freak that way. And I was all excited to go show him. And I took him to Tulsa. And I choked bigger than Dallas. I'm -1.5 to stop on a +1.5 stopper. I ran down there. I didn't even say, whoa, I just ripped his head off. And I came out of the pen. I told Christian, I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm not ready to show this horse. I said, this is the best horse I've ever rode, possibly the best one I've ever seen. I said, but I said, I'm not where I need to be. I said, we got to make some changes here. I said, and here's what I'll do. I said, we'll send him to somebody else, but I said, you got to let me buy half of him. And he said, we can do that. And I went to the bank and wired the money, and we sent him to Tim. Tim showed him as a 3-year-old. He was a cool little horse.
And right away, could you feel that he could just outstop anything else?
No, it was really funny. I had a guy work for me at the time. I'm just loving this horse, and I tell this guy to ride the horse and just go put some miles on him. And he, after 3 rides, he comes up to me, hands me the reins. He said, this is the dumbest horse I've ever rode. He said, I'll never ride this stupid son of a bitch again. And he just handed me the reins and walked off. I'm like, and it took him a while to get to stopping. But like he went from like breaking to a walk, breaking to a walk, breaking to a walk to +1. There was like no transition. It just happened and it never quit. It was unbelievable.